HP DesignJet T120 auto refill ink. Jump the interlock so we can leave the door open.
Then I'm going to pull the power.
And then we're going to pull the power.
I think it's going.
And you can see we want it to stop right in the center there so we can move it by hand. Don't do this while it's under power.
Alright. Okay, now I'm going to put the system in.
Okay, now we're going to get ready to install the system. Now this has been completely revised. It's got to go over the top. Now it comes all assembled. All the mounting brackets are already assembled on it. You don't have to do that. But pay close attention to where we stick these brackets.
And just take your time.
Just take your time.
Get this out of the way. Get this all the way out of the way first.
Okay, now we want to take the printhead assembly out of the way. And we're feeding it right on under. And now it's going to come out.
And you're going to slide the printhead all the way back.
Okay, now we're going to put the printhead back. Take your time here.
If you want to come over here.
Okay, now we're going to come over here. I'm going to show you put them in. Also, we're using our new COC Smart Chips that reset the ink levels back to full. Cuts down on a lot of the error codes, and these new cartridges will also prime the printhead. So you're actually going to get actual ink levels now. And you'll just reset it, and the ink level will go back to full. Okay, now
Slowly.
push at the bottom. Load from the bottom. Don't push on the top. Okay. Now here's where it's going to get a little tricky, because we're going to show you how to put the hose bracket in.
Get some slack over here.
Now we're going to come over the top. There you go. Now there's the bracket. Let me fix the camera here. Okay, there's the bracket. You're going to peel and stick it.
Get that little plastic up there.
So take your time here. Now we want to put it right here in this area, right here.
Underneath it.
Right underneath there's a flat spot.
Yep. Just kind of line it up.
Line it up.
Just like right under here. Touch it. And then go ahead with your hands.
Then you push it.
Press
there.
it together.
Now this comes all pre-installed. Now we have these already on the chain hose.
Yeah. With your hand, just go ahead and...
Now we got to go over here.
Slide it.
You're going to slide it. Because now the hose is going to come underneath this bracket, come on out, and then go down
Just check
to the side of the printer.
You check your hose travel when it's not...
Now we're going to check your hose travel to make sure that you have it right.
Just like
Go ahead. Now, what this chain hose bracket does, it stops the hose from hitting, dragging, and stops any type of binding, because this is a long, wide format printer, and that hose could just fall down. So now we've added this feature right here.
Now coming over here, but you want to make sure it doesn't pinch.
No pinch.
It'll come right out the side. There's an opening actually
And
right
you'll
here.
be able to pull the interlock and then close the top. That's that little jumper we put in. There.
Right there.
And the hose would come out.
Side. And then you can put this pretty much anywhere you want. But
Right.
So just hook in there like
There.
that, pretty much. And then just make sure you open up all of the air plugs
Now
here.
make sure you open up the air plugs after you balance the ink tank, because you got to balance it when you first get it. We show you that in the instructions, but basically you're going to rock it. That's going to take all the ink that got into the isobaric chamber during shipping. Okay, now you'll be able to plug it back in. Okay, now we're going to open that lid up back again, and we're going to put that jumper in
Just so you can see our hose
so you
travel
can watch
here.
your hose travel. We're going to plug it in. Now we got one there and one up front. These little pieces of paper here. Now the printer will start up. Now it starts to move. You can see the way the hose moves back and forth with that chain.
Nice and easy, it glides, smooth.
Okay, now it's going back and forth. That's how simple it was to install it. You've got one bracket here, hose comes up here,
One on the outside.
and one on the outside. Now that's that new hose chain. The hose actually travels right within the chain.
That's it.
Okay, now here's the ink level. Now these chips, these new COC chips, the ink level's going to go down. You press on the cartridge, release it momentarily, push it in, then the ink level's going to go back